Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Beauty, also known as the Rich Aunt. So today we are doing something, the financial something with the Rich Aunt. So today I want to talk about the importance of having a payday routine and also the importance of having a budget in place month in and month out. So it was payday just a few days ago and we got paid the branch manager's salary. It was so good. And the other thing was I was away on my payday, so I was not at home, but I managed to do my payday routine. So we were attending a friend's wedding in Polokwane. So I got paid the Saturday, which is the day of the wedding. So Saturday morning, I woke up at 6 o'clock and I did my payments because I had my budget with me, my notepad that had my budget of what needs to be paid and you know, I used to know what is it that I do on a month to month. Like sometimes you're doing your budget and you're like, but I already know what is it that I need to do. But guys, I tell you, it is so important that you have your budget. You like take things off as you pay them, because there was a month, like 2 months, I didn't do my budget. And I was like, I already know my budget off by head. You know, I don't need to sit down and write the whole budget out. And guess what happened to me? I paid everything and I forgot to pay my AFBOP policy because it does not go through a debit order. So I do an EFT payment. So for some odd reason, I forgot to pay it. And the next thing, I got an SMS to say that if I miss my third payment, my policy is going to lapse. And I was like, what? I didn't pay my AFBOP policy. And guys, that is my main policy where I have my parents covered, and I've been having that policy for years. I think I'm due for a cashback very soon, right? And I was like, what did I just do? But it was because I knew that I thought that I know my budget and I can just hoy this without even having to write things on a piece of paper. And from that day, I came back full on doing a budget, having my notepad with me as I pay things. So now I have 3 categories. I have the debit order section, I have the cash section, and I have the transfer sections. So in the morning when I wake up, I go through the debit orders, which debit order went off. And obviously because this was my payday fell in a holiday, so other debit orders were going to go off on the 22nd while the others on the 26th. So I need to check and tick off the debit orders that have gone off, and also put an asterisk on the ones that needs to go off still, and just put the date as to when is this debit order going to go off my account. So I do that every month so that you don't miss important payments. So in the morning of my payday, I woke up, the salary was looking good, and my budget, I didn't add anything on my budget because I still budgeted with my ABM salary, right? To say that we are not adding anything. And the first thing I did was I took the difference and I put it in a savings plan, and I worked with the normal salary that covers all my expenses. For now, I don't have an expense for that increase, and I'm gonna put it away, and until I have prayed about it and decided what is it that we are going to do with that money. So I did my transfers that I needed to do. I checked the debit orders that went off and the ones that are still going off. Then I had my calculator with me. We calculate, okay, these are the debit orders that haven't gone off. How much do we need to leave in the savings account for the debit orders to go off? Then I calculate, I leave the exact amount. The extra cash, I put it on the side because we also got a team award. My branch performed very well, so we got awarded with a team award for good performance. So even that money, I had plans for it. So the team award money was the money that I spent at the wedding, and is the money that I'm gonna spend for my sister's graduations. So you see, I'm not tampering with the increase at all. So I did the cash send for the cash withdrawals that needs to be made. So guys, immediately when I got off bed, 7 o'clock, I was done with my transfers, anything that needs to be the cash that I need to withdraw for my cash stuffing. I did my cash send. I have the PIN, I have the code. I will collect it when I'm back at work. Right, so it means that the only money in my account that was left was money for the debit orders, and I took the money that I need to spend at the wedding. I put it in my other account, my TymeBank account. So that was the money that we're gonna spend at the wedding. And then I left my Capitec card somewhere in my luggage so that I don't touch that card. I deactivated all the tappings on my phone so that I do not get tempted. Because one thing is that you need to understand what are your spending habits. And yeah, what is the one thing that you know that can easily get you off budget? So I know when the money is in my account, very easily accessible, then I'm gonna access it. The nice thing is that with my TymeBank account, I don't even have the app, so I just transfer money in. When I need the money, I need to go and withdraw the money. So yeah, and so I don't play. So with the money that I transferred them, I have like another account within TymeBank that I just got the account number and I transfer it directly into that account, and I don't have to touch the money. So every now and then I need to check, are we still on the right track? Even when I came back from the wedding, I had to check, okay, this is what I budgeted. Do we have change? Do we have something extra? There's no way that we have overspent because we only allocated the money that we budgeted for. So I came back from the wedding and I realized that we stick to the budget. We didn't overspend. We didn't even underspend. Like we used everything that I budgeted for the wedding. And you know, when you plan for your money, you are less anxious, you are less stressed. Like when you know that, oh, actually everything is covered for, then you are good, you are more relaxed. And I got to enjoy the wedding. You know, we bought the drinks, guys, because everything is paid for, everything is sorted. And also that thing, you know, I have taken care of everything that I need to take care of, and I was happy. Right? So guys, having a payday routine is very important. You need to have a conversation with your money, you need to have a conversation with your salary, and most importantly, you need to pray about your finances, guys. You need to pray, you need to invite God in your finances, because things happen, you know, and you don't want those things to happen. The unplanned and unforeseen circumstances that will cost you money, those are the things that you need to pray about. And you always need to make sure that you have something planned or something saved for those unexpected expenses that might come, you know. So yeah, so I find payday routine to make me to be very relaxed, and I'm able to take care of myself. You know, when you do a budget, you need to make sure that you are honest, you are realistic. So you need to know what is your income, and if you need an extra income, look at ways. For example, at work, we have an option to be paid overtime, or you take time off from the overtime that you have worked. So you can either monetize it or you use it for resting. So for the longest time, you know, I didn't have enough days. I don't know what happened to my days, but I was forever away. So I was always on leave and. So now my days were less, right? So I had to switch from the options of being paid my overtime to actually switching it to time off, right? So with that, I got to be able to actually gather more leave days, because now instead of taking a leave day, I'll take time off from the overtime that I've worked. So my days were able to accumulate. I think now I'm on about 21 days of leave. Then I had to decide, okay, there's a project that I want to work on. That project will need approximately a minimum of 500 a month, right? And I checked, okay, what is the normal overtime for a month and how much will I get paid for it? And I realized that, okay, the 500 is actually in excess of my overtime. So then I switched from getting time off to getting overtime. So now I have an extra 500 that I will be able to use towards a certain project that I want to start. So you need to look at the options around you that will help you save money, because at some point we need to grow. So the project that I'm busy with is something that will generate an extra stream of income. So I need to spend money for that project. So then I decided that I need 500 every month. Do I have it on my budget? No. So where are we gonna get it? So it's either you cut off something from your budget, you cancel certain subscriptions, and or you, if you have an option to switch from time off to getting paid overtime, then you do that, because that's what I did. And the 500 will start coming in from next month. I will get my overtime from next month, and I will be able to start saving for that project, and then we will be good to go. Then what are we doing? We're generating an extra stream of income, because rich aunt, who live the life, we want to take care of our families. You know, if there's one thing, I am the rich aunt because I have a niece and a nephew. I don't have kids of my own. So the word rich aunt comes from them, because I don't want to disappoint my niece. When she calls me and say, auntie, I need airtime, I should be able to send her the airtime, you know. So it's something that you need to budget for. It's something that you need to consider, you know. So there are times whereby there are things that I pay subscription for 150 in a month, where I feel like I can't do it, I cancel the subscription. We will come back again, you know. But now with the overtime that will be coming into my salary, I know I will be able to start off this project and will possibly start making money from the project. So always look out for ways of how can you make extra money. Is it with your employer, or it's something that you can do on the side? The nice thing with my employer, we get team awards, but you need to work extra hard. So I call that my side hustle. So the normal, again, we have targets whereby you are paid that if we do, say for example, 5 million of whatever, right? You're gonna be paid your normal salary. But if you go a little bit higher, it means that you will get something extra, which is a team award. So the team award, it requires you to put more than the normal day-to-day. 5 million we can sell effortlessly without having to go out. But to get the team award, you need to do more than the set target. So if the target was 5 million, then we need to do maybe 8 million, 3 million extra. But that 3 million is not going to come from clients that will walk into the branch. Then we need to start doing things out of the 8 hours. I remember somewhere in last quarter, we had to wake up very early to actually go to external marketing. So we met around 7 a.m. That time our shift starts at 8. So we met around 7 a.m. to do this external marketing, to get clients that would invite to the branch. And yeah, so you see, for that extra money, we need to put in extra work and extra hours that even the employer is not going to pay us for. It's something that we decided that we want to make. But there's always something that you can do outside of your 8 hours to get more money. So if it's something that you can do within your workplace, do it. If it's something that you will use your talents to do it, go for it, right? And let's make the extra income, because honestly, with the income that we have right now, sometimes it's not enough. But sometimes if it's enough, make sure that you work well with it. You work with it. So I'm gonna cut this video here. It's almost time for work. Yeah, so I will add my cash stuffing. I'm going to do my cash stuffing today. So I'm gonna withdraw my cash that I did the send cash Saturday. Today it's Wednesday, so I'm gonna do the cash withdrawal and do my cash stuffing. I will take you through it. And yeah, that is my payday routine, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. Do like, comment, and share the video, and also subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my channel. Have a great week. I love you so much. Mwah. Let's get right into my cash stuffing. So we have the cash, the budget is still there. We just took out the money sleeves, and this is the budget sheet that we're going to be using to write the amounts that we are going to be cash stuffing. So yeah, so the cash is not a lot. It's not, we are not that hectic on cash, but yeah, this is just for the day-to-day expenses. So yeah, let's do this. So this is the cash that we are gonna be stuffing. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 is 1,680. So this includes money for petrol, lunch, toiletry, offering, and change. So that was the only cash that we needed. It was an amount of 1,680, which is what we have here. So we're gonna be doing the cash stuffing. So I'm gonna be using this. This is the budget sheet. So basically on the budget sheet, you just write what is the money for. So normally on the budget sheet, I indicate that the money that I've put aside for lunch is 600 rand. And how do we spend that 600 rand? In week 1, this is the amount that we're spending. Week 2, week 3, week 4, the same for petrol. Toiletry, it's a once-off thing. Then offering, it's a weekly thing. At church, when we go to church on a Sunday. So this is the budget sheet, and yeah, we're going to quickly write. So we're transferring what's here to here so that it can be on the first cover of the cash binder. So let's quickly do that. So it is petrol. The amount is 600 rand. So guys, I work less than a kilometer from work, so I don't spend that much of money on petrol, and sometimes I do walk to work, so it's not that far. Plus now summer, so I will be walking quite a lot to work because the girl needs to exercise. So we just cash stuffing 1, 2, 3, 4 categories. So in my cash envelopes, there's one that has my name written on it, right? So when you have a name that's international, so this is written Beauty. So in this cash envelope, I put money for my toiletries. And when I go to Clicks, I just take out this pocket, and then it will have the money and my Clicks card and the list of my toiletries. And yeah, that's what I take when I go to Clicks. And then this is for food. So this is where I put my lunch money, and you normally find a little piece of paper that so this was for last month, so it shows this is 4 weeks. So when it comes to my lunch money, I have a lunch buddy at work, so we contribute 600 rand each, and then we put together a list of how are we gonna be splitting the 1,200. So we normally buy a few groceries for work, and then we allocate money for food that we need to buy cash on days that we feel like going out, right? So that is the one for food, and we have the one for gas. You can tell this is from America. In South Africa, it's petrol. So this is where I put my money for petrol. And then we have the other one here. It is written gifts. So this is where I put money for the church offering. So yeah, I have offering for the whole 4 weeks. And yeah, so this is it. So we're gonna be needing only this 4. So let's quickly do that. 1, 2, 3. This is for petrol. We'll go there in the gas pocket file, cash file. I don't know what it's called, but I know it's a pocket something. So okay, the money is in there. Then for gifts, so this is for my Sunday offering. One thing that my grandmother taught me is that you must always have your cash. So I normally offer 20 rand at church every Sunday, and my tithe goes via transfers. So I transfer my tithe, and this is just for the normal Sunday offering. That's it. And then this is for the food. So my lunch buddy is gonna withdraw his money on Monday. Then when he gives it to me, I will put it together with mine, so it will be 1,200 rand in total. For now, we are putting in the 600 rand in there. So that is money for food. And we're doing the last one. This is for toiletries that I'm going to buy probably tomorrow, because this week was a bit hectic. I couldn't actually get to go to Clicks. Normally by the first my cash stuffing is done, but because of lately my days are so hectic, yeah, so we are done with the cash stuffing. So now we are putting the envelope in the cash binder. So the petrol will go right at the end, like at the back. So it will go first, but it will be very much at the back. Okay. Alright, then we will put food, will follow, and then gifts, offering money, and then we put the budget sheet on top to close it all off, because it is now done. There we go. Let me close it. There we go. Then what I normally do sometimes, right there at the back, because this is blank, I write my money affirmations. Yeah, so I would say there, I am rich, I don't lack money, money loves me, and I love money. I have plenty of money. I am wealthy. I am rich. I am the rich aunt. Let's have a great October. Then we are done. So that is the cash stuffing for the month of October. So we are ready to have a great month with lots of money, and we are done. So that's my cash stuffing done and dusted. Let's have a great month. Thank you for watching my video. This is extra for this month, and yeah, thank you so much for liking, commenting, and watching my videos. Until the next one.